Hi, I'm Kat, and today I am sharing 5 ways to discover new authors. Let's just dive right in. Let's dive in and just get right to it. Way number 1, browsing bookstores in real life. Now, I live in a smaller town. I mean, we only have like 7 Starbucks in the entire county, and 3 of those are inside of grocery stores, so they don't even count. But I don't have any like Barnes and Nobles or back when Borders still existed, no Borders, nothing like that in my immediate area. But this is totally fine by me, because when it comes to browsing bookstores in real life, I much prefer independent bookstores. Indie bookstores, if you will. I could literally spend hours, in fact I have literally spent hours, looking at the young adult section in my local independent bookstore and just like searching the shelves and looking at every single book. And of course I see a lot of familiar books that I've seen all over the blogs and the internets and whatnot, but I always find a couple that I haven't seen all over the internet. In fact, I think browsing in independent bookstores is one of the best ways to find like little known authors and books that maybe not everyone else in the blogosphere world is reading and ranting and raving about. Also, used bookstores. Those are a great place to find older and cheaper books that you might otherwise never pick up. Plus, there is nothing like actually getting to hold the book in your hand and flip through the pages and look at it with your eyeballs and your touch fingers. Books in real life. Bookstores in real life. Good way to find books and authors. The second way to find books and authors is browsing online bookstores. Amazon is my personal favorite for this just because I'm really familiar with their layout and I love how you can get really specific with your searches. And if you browse often enough, you can find some really excellent deals in like their bargain book section or their 4 for 3 paperback section. It's just great deals. Great deals on Amazon. Other online bookstores too. I mean, I'm a little bit biased toward Amazon because I like them, but there's also like the Book Depository and Barnes and Noble and other ones. Online bookstores, great place to find new books and authors. Way number 3, your online social media sites. You got your Twitter, your Blogger, your Goodreads, which by the way, I've totally signed up for Goodreads now. I'll put my link in the thing and I'll put it here maybe. Here. You can add me on Goodreads. My page is pretty empty right now, but it will flourish. Give me time. Word of mouth is a great way to find new books and authors, and I have a lot more bookish-minded friends online than I do offline. In fact, offline, I'm the one giving the book recommendations. But online, I just get them from all my bookish friends. I'm like, give me your recommendations! There's some bigger book blogs that I follow, like The Story Siren and Princess Bookie, that like really stay on top of their young adult book news and releases and information. And I also just discovered the Goodreads recommendation, which is actually amazing. I didn't know how awesome it was until I just like recently rejoined. Actually, I just reactivated my old account that I never did anything on, but I didn't realize how awesome the recommendations were until recently, like yesterday. I was scrolling through and they were suggesting books I had heard of and like intended to pick up. They suggested books that I had kind of forgotten about and was like, oh yeah, I do want to read that. And they suggested books I had never heard of before and I was like, that sounds awesome, I should read that too. So Goodreads recommendations, 2 thumbs up in my opinion. But all of these sort of text-based social media sites are great for getting book recommendations and discovering new books and seeing the pretty new covers as soon as they are released. Way number 4 is YouTube. How could I forget YouTube? I love YouTube. But vloggers, booktubers, another great way to find new books and authors, which is what this whole vlog is about, so I don't know why I keep saying this. Of course it's a way to find new books and authors, that's what this whole vlog is about! Stop it, Kat! I had a double shot today, ha 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 ha. But yes, YouTube and booktubers, so many booktubers, more than I can keep up with. There are a lot of you guys out there. Just do a quick YouTube search for bookshelf tour, or book haul, or in my mailbox, which is a meme that is both blogs and video, so you can kind of See it all around. Books abound. Books are bound. That's what makes them books. And there are also lots of booktubers, YouTubers who post regular reviews on books, which is a really great way not only to find out about new books, but to find out if maybe you'd be interested in reading said new book. YouTube! I love YouTube! Hey YouTube! Hey! 2 thumbs up for YouTube! Way number 5. To find new books and authors. Industry sources. By this, I mean things like the New York Times bestseller list, which just recently divided their lists even further, so now they have like a separate list for young adult and a separate list for middle grade. It used to be all combined and whatnot, but now it's separate. And maybe some weeks you look at the young adult list and realize that you already own every single book on it, but hey, not every week probably. And fear not, if that does happen, there are other industry sources to check out, like publisher websites. For example, I have a lot of Harper Teen books. I know that I generally like Harper Teen books, so hey, maybe I check out the Harper Teen site and be like, hey, I'm gonna look at recent releases and scroll through the list of recent releases. Or hey, I wonder what's coming out in the next few months. I'm gonna look at upcoming releases. Scroll through the upcoming releases. This is a great way to see not only the books that like might be all over blogs and vlogs and all over the internet, but also to find like the lesser known books, the ones that maybe aren't getting the big marketing push and like aren't the leading titles. Do a little bit of investigation on your own. I'm sure you can find some great hidden gems in the publisher website listings of upcoming or recently released books. So that is everything. Those are my 5 ways to discover new books and or authors. Real life bookstores, online bookstores, text-based social media sites like Twitter, blogs, and the Goodreads, video sites like the YouTubes. There's not really any competition for YouTube. YouTube, you got it all. All the tubes you got. That sounded a little bit weird. Industry sources! Yeah! I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have another video up in a couple of days. Monday, I think. I don't know. What day is it? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go calm down a little bit. That's a lie. I'm just gonna go run around in circles until I get too tired. Bye!